After an NCAA investigation that spanned more than 4 years, Ohio State now has taken on several new sanctions for rules violations.
And those violations occurred in 3 sports: fencing, women's golf, and women's basketball.
Yeah, Sports Director Jared Smalley now breaking down what this means for OSU athletics. Big deal?
I think a small deal.
Okay.
It could have been much bigger, frankly, but this investigation, as you noted there, took more than 4 years. The big takeaway from it, not a lot. The athletic program placed on 4 years of probation plus some other minor penalties assessed in those 3 specific sports. But the NCAA did not find that Ohio State lacked institutional control in its handling of those programs. All the violations were self-reported. The most notable event from this investigation stemmed from the recruiting rules violations committed by former Buckeye women's basketball assistant coach Patrick Cline. He resigned after allegations of impermissible benefits to players, recruits, and inappropriate texts to student athletes. Cline was given a 10-year show cause penalty, meaning other NCAA institutions would have to justify his hiring to the NCAA. Now, the athletic department goes on 4 years probation. They pay a $5,000 fine. Other punishments include minor budget cutbacks in those 3 sports and the vacating of wins and championships in several seasons in those 3 sports. But again, Ohio State had already self-imposed a lot of sanctions on those programs, including no postseason play for women's basketball. That was last year. Right. Remember, they just came back this year after about a 4-year absence from the tournament. The coaches involved in those violations in those 3 sports either resigned, retired, or were fired. So those were remedies obviously already made to the NCAA. So essentially what this amounts to, you're not going to notice much.
The final cleanup of all of this after 4 years.
That's a lot of work
to
end up here.
Appreciate it, Jared. Thank you very much.